The Apple Watch is about to get a new health feature, and this one has just crossed a major hurdle. The FDA has officially approved Apple's hypertension notification system, with the rollout beginning imminently. Apple introduced the feature during the recent launch of the Series 11 and Ultra 3, teasing that regulatory clearance was coming soon. That clearance has now arrived, and the feature is set to go live globally. This includes not just the United States, but also the European Union and over 150 other countries and regions. What's interesting is that the functionality won't be locked to the newest models. It's also coming to the Series 9, Series 10, and the Ultra 2. All you need is watchOS 26, which rolls out on September the 15th. And because the feature uses the optical heart rate sensor, no new hardware is needed. It's a pure software upgrade. If your Apple Watch detects signs that suggest sustained high blood pressure, it will alert you. These notifications aren't meant to diagnose anything, but they're designed to flag users who might be heading into risk territory. It's a way of catching problems early before they develop into something more serious. Apple says the system was tested on more than 100,000 users and clinically validated with over 2,000 participants. In terms of accuracy, it reached 95.3% specificity for identifying users who were in the normal range. So it's not perfect, but it's strong enough to limit false alarms and provide a reliable early warning. Now, this isn't a replacement for a traditional blood pressure cuff. The watch doesn't actually measure your blood pressure directly, so you're not going to get an actual value. Instead, it analyzes cardiovascular patterns over a 30-day period. If the system sees red flags consistently, you'll get a notification. Apple recommends confirming the results with 7 days of cuff readings and discussing the findings with your doctor. Hypertension is incredibly common and it often goes unnoticed. Even when people visit a doctor, a single reading might miss it. By putting this type of screening tool on a mainstream wearable, Apple is aiming to surface these hidden health risks in day-to-day life. According to the company, over 1 million users with undiagnosed hypertension could receive alerts in just the first year. That's a big number, and even if only a fraction of those people follow it up, it could start a lot of important conversations between patients and doctors. This is another example of Apple slowly nudging the watch into a more medical role. Whether it leads to better health outcomes is a question for the long term, but in the short term, it's a sign that your wrist might be doing more than just tracking steps and closing rings.